Jalaleddin, Episode 4.
I know that, sir. I know all of these books. In fact, I know them quite well. I have reviewed them all a few times before, in every city with a different teacher and at different schools.
And did you always only get halfway with them?
Teacher, you know that I have full knowledge of many of these lessons. None of these lessons are new to me.
That's not completely incorrect. I understand that Baha'u'llah's trips won't allow you to finish your lessons with one teacher. So you've become wary of school and studies. But it is a blessing that you at least know the first steps. You are a scholar, you are great, you are generous, you are beneficent, you are the symbol of intelligence, and you are worthy of praise. You are without pain and suffering, you are without sorrow and need, you are without fear and hope, you are without why and how. Mankind was not there, but you were. If mankind is not here, you will be. You do not change, you do not become less. You do not move, nor do you accumulate.
What was that, teacher?
The lips and mouth of the Sana'i only speak of your uniqueness. The only thing that could stop him is the eternal fires of hell. It was an ode from Master Sana'i.
Sana'i. His poetry is different from what I've read before. You are without pain and suffering. You are without sorrow and need. Can you read me more?
The light that your face has, the moon doesn't. Sugar doesn't have the sweetness that you give. The love of a beautiful soul, who has no idea of her beauty, is the most glorious.
Dear. Yes, Mother? Valad isn't happy these days. He now has feelings in his heart that he may not speak about, but I know it from the expression on his face.
That is true.
Has he not been able to speak to you about it?
No, he hasn't said anything. But I did hear that he got into an argument with the head judge of Balkh. His tone may be soft when at home, but he has a very sharp tone when preaching. He doesn't speak against logic or religion, but doesn't follow the path of compromise. He scares every person that he challenges, and usually it's those who are deceitful. And these days there seems to be many of them.
Mother! Come here.
The sky, a bird. What exactly are you looking for up there?
Mother, I've been waking up at night for the last 2 days to watch Father recite the Quran.
I know that.
You know that? I saw something both nights that really scared me. I saw a scorpion near Father on both nights.
I know that.
You've seen it?
I have. In fact, the very first time that I saw it, I was very worried about Bahar Walid's life. But it would never hurt your father. That scorpion has been creeping around your father for 2 years.
So what have you brought me now?
I am extremely happy that I have you as my confidant, Nasirian. You can leave the red gem for me, and I want you to keep the rest for yourself. So what do you have in the other chest?
What you will find in the chest is something that proves my loyalty to you. But let me suggest something. Let someone you trust take it to your quarters and open it. And once they see it, they can bring you a detailed report. That is all.
There's really no need for that, Nasirian. Ha! I've seen many severed heads before. What are you up to now, Prime Minister? I'm sure you would never have dreamt of such a destiny. Really, there's no more need for you to worry. You can rest in peace.
We have no choice but to accept that we are surrounded by spies and guards. They take bread from our table and repay the favor with blood. The Prime Minister was like a mountain. He was my main support all my life. So terrible. So terrible. So terrible. It is heartbreaking for me to say my goodbyes to my Prime Minister. Not just my Prime Minister. He was like my father.
So I want to ask you something. Based on which religious leader's fatwa did you rebel? Is this behavior not something unfaithful to those who support knowledge and prudence? So why did you ignore the great Sheikh Shahab-ed-Din Omar Saravardi? He came to you for ambassadorship, so why did you send him back to Baghdad? I am asking who gave the orders to murder that great man. That Sufi, Sheikh Majd-ed-Din Baghdadi, was loved by the people because of who he was and what he represented to the people around him. It doesn't make sense that he was treated in this manner. Tell me, is this the way men of knowledge and wisdom should be treated? Is it? I seek refuge in Allah from the cursed Satan.
This world is like a mountain. Whatever you say, whether good or bad, you will hear the same from its echoes. And if you believe that you spoke kindly to the mountain, and the mountain then said something bad in response, That would be impossible.
This poor thing was part of the scheme and was caught trying to escape from the rooftops. What is your order, Sultan of Scholars?
I want you to release
As the
him.
head judge, why don't you hand him over so he can get what he deserves?
We don't have a complaint against this poor man. What I say is acceptable to decent ears, and it should only bother undecent ears. My decision is to let him go. However, what I do want now is to see the leader of Balkh.
It is a night without any stars. I'm dressed in mourning clothes. Did you ever think about how I'm feeling?
Well, he insisted, sir. It seems it was important.
What is it that's so important? You should go and tell him that the ruler is going to die soon. What is more important? Listen, I want you to tell him that he should go and fetch the new sheikh. The Sultan's gift to us. What's his name?
Sheikh Kamaluddin, sir.
Of course, how could I forget the great Sheikh Kamaluddin? He alone can most probably solve all the problems in Balkh. But then again, I doubt that Baha'u'ddin Walad would ever go to an impostor like him. Can I ask you to take Kamaluddin to him? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Aside from issuing rulings, I am in charge of everything else as well. As I'm sure that you already know, Zakaria isn't feeling well.
Then I guess there's nothing for me to say to you.
At the Balkh Mosque, I clearly warned you of two things. I said that you shouldn't act in a way to be disrespected, and don't say anything against the Sultan. And yet today you decided to ignore both these things.
When 100 woes and 1,000 more plague our land, the deceitful will try and sell justice. And the ignorant ones offer knowledge. Then the ungrateful ones take over the throne and rule over the commoners.
Hold your tongue, Baha'u'ddin Walad. Be silent.
You are not someone befitting to tell me to be silent. And neither is Mohammed Khwarizm befitting enough to. I am much more superior than that. Just like a wise man is superior to a man that is ignorant.
Be very careful here, Baha'u'ddin Walad. Do not let this get out of your hands. Do not buy yourself prison and shackles. I forbid you to even say the Kharazm king's name without calling him Sultan. I forbid you from even doing your work of preaching on behalf of the great Sultan.
I have to send a messenger now and find out exactly how many coins you have received to be singing the praises of the great Sultan. Knowing how much people are worth in this world is great knowledge to have, you know.
Baha'u'ddin Walad, from this day forward there will be an open war between the two of us. A war that will be fought with a sharp double-edged sword. A continuous struggle. Unless you disappear from my sight at this very moment in time and take your family and leave Balkh as soon as you can.
We shall see.
they can jump this.
If you jump this here, you will break your leg for sure.
You're scared. Anyone who jumps is courageous.
Why don't you jump since you're boasting so much about it?
You're scared too. You jump, Jalaleddin.
Jalaleddin, you can jump.
Jalaleddin, do you really want to jump?
Don't jump, Jalaleddin. You will hurt yourself.
Get back now. Jalaleddin really wants to jump.
Don't jump, Jalaleddin.
Close your mouth, boy. Are you going to jump, Jalaleddin? Jump. Are you courageous enough?
No. Jumping down is very easy. Jumping down is not jumping, it's falling. Jumping should be jumping up, towards the sky.
Let's go. Neither Jalaleddin nor any of you here has the courage to jump this thing.
Seriously, just Jalaleddin!
Did he really jump?
Oh my gosh, guys! Jalaleddin just jumped off! Is he okay? Ma'am! Guys!
Jalaleddin's mother!
What's going on?
Jalaleddin fell off the roof just now!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Where is he right now?
Over there, on the roof! On the roof of the blacksmith, he jumped off!
Brother, come with me now!
You stay over there.
This way, ma'am.
Jalaleddin, what did you do?
And now that he has become a grown-up, he's become quite intelligent and complete as well. He doesn't play, and if he does, then he hides himself of all of the shame, so that nobody is able to see him as he is. This knowledge and the chaos that exists in the world and all of the worldly temptations are like the wind, and mankind is of dust. And when the wind and the dust mix, wherever they will go, they tend to tire the eyes. And nothing comes out of all of this at all, except maybe anxiousness and complaints.
Oh.
Jalaleddin. Right now, it is the time for you to just watch, okay? Not fight, please. You still have many opportunities which will come your way, my son. Days that haven't come yet. Even fasting and staying up all night aren't going to be obligatory to you now. Calm down now, till the time comes. Have patience now, please, my son.
Your Highness, there's a messenger here from Otra.
Tell me, Jalaleddin. I can bear hearing the worst news. Whose severed head is in that bag you hold in your hand? It matters not how painful it is, so tell me, who is it?
Otra is at this moment drowning in blood. The Mongols right now everywhere in the city, as we speak. They didn't even be as kind to have mercy on the dogs. If they didn't need someone to deliver the head of Gaya Khan to you here, then I too probably wouldn't be alive either right now.
Whoa there! Hey! Who are you?
No one, really.
I ask you now, who are you?
I am a nobleman from a noble family in Bukhara. I am an emir from there as well. A commander, a man with 1,000 lives in his one fist alone, with hundreds of chests of gold, and in the other, and a throne made of rubies and amethyst, and topaz to sit on.
May the Lord cure you of all your burdens you have now, and give me a bag of all that endless rich and pure gold. You keep speaking of this gold to me. What is your name? Please tell me, old nobleman.
Why do you care what my name is? Think of me as a devoted, destitute child of the great Lord who is asking genuine help from another of the Lord's children who's very suspicious.
Where are you coming from?
Nowhere, sir.
Where are you headed then?
Anywhere, please.
Please get out of the way of my wagon, nobleman.
Oh man, please. My destination is wherever it is that your wagon will take me to, please, sir.
We are going to the garden right now.
Then let us go to the garden. Let's go. Who are you? A little angel, maybe?
Yeah! Oi! Oi! Whoa, 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 whoa!
This man is not well at all. I think he's actually dead.
It still isn't time for me to already meet with the one who takes life, young man. It's not my time yet.
Sayyid Boran Eddin once said before, someone came to me and said I heard a certain someone sing your praises. I said then to him that I have to know who that person is. Is he in any position in actual fact to know me in such a way well enough to sing my praises? If he claims to know me from only what he's heard from others, then he doesn't really know me at all. Because words remain and always talk, and the voice doesn't really remain either. And the lips do not remain as well, and the mouth does not remain. These are all words, and if there is no action, if he has gotten to know me and my inner soul, my whole and true self, then I will know whether or not he is capable of singing my praises, and that praise is worthy of me.
What are you looking around here for, little boy? You know that you do not just get paid for looking around here, don't you?
It's been years since the last time we saw each other, isn't that right, Syed? I know you must be really wondering about this man, this Emir. What could he be doing here? The man you see in front of you, Syed Boran, isn't the Emir of Bukhara right now. What kind of commander am I to let the Mongols simply set fire to my citadel as I watch them do it, powerless to stop them? The citadel in Bukhara, burned to the ground in the fire, Syed Boran. All of the good schools and all of the seminaries, all of the libraries that you had seen, every single one was burned in the fire, Syed Boran. I was in charge of affairs. Yes, I was. But I never really loved what I had to do. And I know that you know that that's true, Syed Boran. I was never a greedy person. I had to get along with those who were involved in knowledge and also religion. And the only proof I have is the years of friendship that we have, and that the only reason why I've come to you for help without refuge. And in the capital, Sultan Mohammad is more concerned and preoccupied with the fighting within his own family. He's not worried about the people that he's responsible for, or how to resist the enemy's attack. What kind of sultan accepts that he cannot rule just because an old woman won't let him? It's so disgraceful. The only hope we have is Jalaleddin. Without Jalaleddin, all of Iran will suffer and inevitably be destroyed. The only reason I left Bukhara in the first place was in hope that I would be able to join his side. So I took whatever I could get my hands on from the treasury, and then I fled Bukhara, just so I could avoid being there, before the city could be attacked by the relentless forces of Genghis Mongols. While traveling on the road from Bukhara to Balkh, I hid things, part of the treasures, in a piece of land I came across. But everything will be fine if one thing happens, and that is, if Jalaleddin decides to draw his sword and fights back. You see, a war needs soldiers and swords and coins. If there are no coins for support, there will not be any swords. The coins that I took are hidden within these lands, and if one finds them, they are only to be used for one thing, and that is to use the coins that I hid to protect this land. And I went through many hardships just so that I could get here, Syed. The last of was the attack of thieves. The enemy is at our gates and at home. Our compatriots are now being inconsiderate and malicious, robbing each other just to survive. And when I was close to Balkh, I was unfortunate and ran into a pack of these wolves. The diamond I have is the biggest and most valuable in Bukhara. All that I hope is to remain alive so that I can personally hand over this diamond to the commander of Iran and our people. This diamond has the responsibility to sharpen swords and give warmth to hearts and eventually rid our people of the enemy in Iran. It goes without saying that it was not easy keeping it safe from those bandits. This wound here is an astonishing tale. The Emir of Bukhara had to enter Balkh like a complete stranger. I could have decided to go to the court, but I know Sheikh Jalaleddin very well. I also know about Zakaria and how he works. He moves around like a shadow in Balkh. I know how badly Sheikh Jalaleddin wanted to be the Emir of Bukhara instead of me. The truth is, it's an absolute shame for a runaway Emir like me to go to a man who tried his entire life to take his position. When I first tried looking for you, I didn't know where you were, so I asked around for where your house was and how I managed to find out about the garden. But 2 of those wolves followed me all the way to the gates of Balkh, and I also think they followed me to your house.
What's your name? Which one of you is Syed Boran? Answer me now. Which one of you is Syed Boran?
We are talking to you. Tell us which one of you here are Syed Boran.
We don't know who this Burhanuddin you're speaking of. All of us are labourers here, and the owner of the farm isn't here. You should go ask the owner of the garden.
We were told that he is on this farm.
But there are many farms in this area. The Syed you're speaking of might be somewhere else in the garden.
Hey! I'm talking to you. What is your name? I said, what is your name?
He can hear you, but he is a dumb. He won't be able to answer you. His name is Ayaz.
We are here looking for the Emir of Bukhara. Beware that if you know where he is and you're hiding it from us, you will be severely punished for doing so.
The Emir of Bukhara would only be in the Bukhara citadel. Why would he be in a garden of Bel?
The Bukhara citadel? Don't you know that the Bukhara burned in the fury of the Mongols? And the Emir fled the city and deserted his post? Stay as ignorant as you are, and soon Genghis will do to Balkh as well as all the things he did to Bukhara.
If you don't tell us now where the Emir of Bukhara is, we will kill all of you now without hesitation. From that dumb man Ayaz, all the way to that innocent child there.
I know where the Emir of Bukhara is right now. You see that man over there? That man is the Emir of Bukhara. He came here all the way from there. As soon as he got here, he became a farmer like all of us.
Wait a moment. I know what you want. I saw him up close with my very own eyes. He was at the brook on the left. He was digging the ground. And surely he hid something over there. Something truly valuable. Right on the left, under the tree. He hid something valuable. I definitely saw it.
Where?
Huh? Over there. Under the tree. Look. Go look there.
There's nothing here. That old man lied to my face.
Did you find anything?
Oh no!
You scoundrel! You're lying to me, aren't you? You're lying to me, huh?
I'm not lying, please, no! He hit something over there, under the tree, please, no! Don't hit me, I saw the fire, no! Please have mercy on me, I beg you! Please, please, I'm sorry!
You shouldn't ever lose hope in your faith in the Lord. Hope is a safe haven for all who have it. If you're not headed anywhere, no worries. At least guard where you are right now. Don't tell yourself that you have done any wrong. You should always do what feels right in your heart. Bad deeds never remain long. Very good deeds are like the cane of Moses. Bad deeds are very much like dark magic. But when you see all of the good deeds, they destroy all that's bad. And if you have done any wrong, you will only harm yourself. Your harm will never at all harm another one.
Don't worry about anything, Emir. You are safe where you are right now. Stay until I get back, Jalaleddin. I have to find a physician quickly. Are you not scared? What am I saying? Of course you're not scared.